N'ụtụtụ eji m ekele bịa n'iru onye nwe m n'anya sole ka m kwere ya na nkwa. N'ụtụtụ eji m ekele bịa n'iru onye m sole n'anya sole ka m kwere ya na nkwa. Ekwere ya na nkwa. N'ụtụtụ eji m ekele bịa n'iru onye nwe m n'anya sole ka m kwere ya na nkwa. N'ụtụtụ eji m ekele bịa n'iru onye nwe m n'anya sole ka m kwere ya na nkwa. Ekwere ya na nkwa. N'ụtụtụ eji m ekele bịa n'iru onye nwe m n'anya sole ka m kwere ya na nkwa. N'ụtụtụ eji m ekele bịa n'iru dadi n'anya sole ka m kwere ya na nkwa. N'ụtụtụ ụtụtụ ọma Romerio Ray eji m ekele bịa n'iru onye nwe m. Chiboy John ụtụtụ ọma n'anya sole. Moses Ofoke ụtụtụ ọma ka m kwere ya na nkwa. N'ụtụtụ eji m ekele bịa n'iru onye nwe m. Chiboy John n'anya sole. Chem Nwokoro ka m kwere ya na nkwa. N'ụtụtụ ka m jiri ekele bịa n'iru onye nso n'anya sole enyi m ka m kwere ya na nkwa. Fumi Croston ụtụtụ ọma. Clement Aneto ụtụtụ ọma. Emenike Chigbo ụtụtụ ọma. Christiana Okori ụtụtụ ọma. Moses Ofoke ụtụtụ ọma. SMOG ụtụtụ ọma. Emenike ekene nge biko nụ tụsa n'ozi a share. Good morning. Ahịara declaration ụtụtụ ọma. I'm telling you, Chukwu Okike Abiama has made it possible for us to see a new day. Don STO ụtụtụ ọma. Ajuogo Apollonia ụtụtụ ọma. Ekele m unu ga-adị ka echi maka na echi ada agụ. Ekele m unu ụmụ Chineke ka unu si hara wee pụta n'ụtụtụ a. Chineke mee ebere unu ahụ ụtụtụ ọma. Ọ ga-adịrịrị unu na mma. Ọ ga-adịrị Biafra na mma. Ọ ga-adịrị ụmụ Chineke na mma. Ọ ga-adịrị Maazị Nnamdi Kanu na mma. Ọ ga-adịrị Maazị Simon Ekpa na mma. Ọ ga-adịrịrị anyị na mma. Anyị ga-adị ka echi maka na echi ada agwụ. Ekele m ndị ọma. Ekele m ụmụ Chineke. Peter Obison ụtụtụ ọma. Stella Udemba ụtụtụ ọma. Anayo Ọkpara ekele m gị. Jessica Frank ụtụtụ ọma. Deje Daga ụtụtụ ọma. Ọ ga-adịrị unu na mma. I had a message from Chukwu Okike Abiama. Chineke very. You can see the title this morning. Ohamadike, the master planner. Ohamadike, the master planner. And there's one thing I do. The reason why Ohamadike will always tell you, come with your pen and the paper. You know why? Somebody's calling me. Why? Why are you calling me? I never even start. You're calling me. Ohamadike will always say, come with your pen and paper. You know why? Because the shortest pen is longer than the longest memory. The shortest pen is longer than the longest memory. Whatever you write down, you will not forget. Whatever you document, you will not forget. Because when you forget, you go back to where you documented it and get to view it again and remind yourself. I had to record myself of this title while the spirit of Chukwu Okike gave me this inspiration that Ohamadike is a master planner. I am going to play my own voice I am going to play my own voice to you. And I want you to share this message right now. And if you are watching me now, you have between now and 10 minutes to come in and join the live broadcast. The link is there. I don't want to be rushing you when you want to make a contribution on Ututu Oma. So at least you'll be able to have at least 3 minutes to be able to deliver whatever Chukwokike put in your subconscious to tell Umuchineke, remember, this is day 1 of the 2 weeks. Sit at home. Day 1. And why am I bringing this to you this morning? Because you need to understand that Umuchineke are really God's own, God's chosen. When Chukwokike speaks, he speaks for a reason. He speaks because he means it. He speaks because he means well. Now, I'm going to play my own voice to you. Listen to my own voice. I am just using a delay tactics to welcome some of you that are still delaying, some of you that are coming late. So, Ututu Oma, please try as much as possible to set your notification. Set your notification so that, on Ututu Oma, you will be able to join from the very beginning, from the very start. You'll be able to join. So when you join, you will flow along with us to the very end of the particular program. So those of you that are joining now, Ekelemono, I can see my precious one, Esther Enabulele Ekenemge. It is well with you, precious one. Love you to the bones. And Obai Zuon Ono Ogechuku, I greet you. Peter, I greet you. Franca Ekenemge. Stanley Anyang, I greet you. Emenike Tibo, so many love to you also. I greet you. Thank you so much. Thank you, Biafra Liberty. I greet you. Innocent onye menam ekenemge. Ya gazie wono nine ono gadike echi makana echi ada agwagwo. I already have somebody in the room, which is Mazi Onye Kachuku. Beautiful. Mazi, just hold on. Let me play my voice. Like I said, please hold on in the room. I know you are there. Do not leave. Listen to my own voice. My voice, I record myself. You know why? Because when the message comes, you don't need to forget it. You need to record it or you write it down so that when you want to deliver it, it will be raw and fresh as Chukwokike gave you. You know, in the olden days, Chukwokike gives them message. You say, write it on a scroll. This is my scroll this morning. Listen to my own voice. Wait, okay. No. 1 minute. 1 minute. I have to raise the volume because I used the volume before. All right. Let's go. My own voice. Vam Vam Vam. Ohamadike, the master planner. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, the master planner. Hey, dear friends, the most important thing we must know now and begin to thank God is that while they were, trying to cover up a lot of things, going into the dungeon to see Mazen Nnamdi Kanu coming out, one of the most important information that came out from there was when Mazen Nnamdi Kanu told them, hand over to Mazi Simon Ekpa, let him continue from Radio Biafra until I am out. Which is to mean Mazi Nnamdi Kanu relinquish his authority and his particular control to Mazi Simon Ekpa to take charge until he comes out. What that is to say, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu knew that all these things will happen. He knew that there would be a compromise. He knew that there would be a betrayal. He knew that they would try to buy him. He knew they would try to use even him to stop his own movement. So he handed over to Simon Ekpa, knowing fully well that Simon Ekpa is a mentally tough soldier. He handed over to him. Now, all these things that are coming out from the dungeon and the plot and all the plan and all the conspiracy that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is saying this, he wrote this, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu knew. He handed over to Simon Ekpa. So that when these things come out, Simon Ekpa will be able to refute it. Knowing fully well that authority is now with him. Knowing fully well that there's no way Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will be in his right mind taking decisions that will jeopardize his own movement or the freedom of his own people. Hey! Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is the master planner. I doff my heart for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And going forward, their friends must be smart to understand that authority has been passed over to Mazi Simon Ekpa. And every decision Mazi Simon Ekpa is taking is the decision he knew Mazi Nnamdi Kanu would take. And the only time Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will be able to regain the authority that will control their friends is when he is free. and then be able to speak freely like Master Monekpa. And Master Monekpa, as intelligent as he also is, has declared that the only way Master Nnamdi will be able to stop what he's doing is when Master Nnamdi comes face to face to him in Finland. And if Master Nnamdi becomes a free man, there's nothing that will stop him from traveling to Finland to see Master Monekpa face to face. You see, this movement is in the hand of God. This movement is divine. This movement is authentic. Hey, I am Pastor Vam Vam Vam. Save this message for my next podcast. Let me buttress my point. I am going to buttress this point for you to understand. Maybe in the evening program, I will play this voice again. I said in that voice note that the best news, the most important information, or the most important instruction that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu ever gave after his kidnap was to tell those that he felt was listening to him or were in charge. He gave them an instruction. The first thing he told them, remember, it filtered out that that was the instruction. The first thing he told them was, go and hand over Radio Biafra. Let Simon Ekpa take charge of Radio Biafra until I am out. Simon Ekpa should be in charge of Radio Biafra. Why? Because Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, he knew that now he is in their hands. There is no way he will be able to take any decision under their authority or control there that will be good for Biafra. So he relinquished his authority at that moment to Mazi Simon Ekpa, allow him to be in charge until I am out. Now, he did that because so that any decision Simon Ekpa would be taking, any movement Simon Ekpa would make would be on Simon Ekpa's authority, because authority has been given over to Simon Ekpa. So Simon Ekpa would take a decision and it will not affect Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. That's why Mazi Nnamdi Kanu gave him, say, allow him to be on Radio Biafra. Allow him to lead Biafra until I am free. So that means if they refuse to set me free, Simon Ekpa will be able to take the right decision that will set me free. And Mazi Simon Ekpa, knowing fully well that that is the instruction, he went ahead and he said, I will no longer take authority from him because he has given me the authority to continue. Hey, and Mazi Simon Ekpa, being led by Chukwokika Abiyama, told them, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the only way he can stop what I am doing or saying, do not put it upon him because I'm the one that is saying it. The only time he will be able to give me instruction again is when he's free. And that particular instruction will be given to me face to face in Finland. Oh my goodness me. So that there is no manipulation, there is no corruption, there is no fake. Or no, I wrote letter, I scribbled this. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is too intelligent to think of passing a message to Biafrans on a scribbled paper. You know, when you are under a gun, sometimes for the good of the people, for his own safety, he would like to do whatever they are saying. But he knows that authority is already in the hand of someone. Remember, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was not having water in his mouth when he told them, right, it is forbidden. It is forbidden to respond to Simon Ekpa no matter what. You know why? Because he has given him authority to continue to do what he is doing. It is not authority from DOS. It is authority from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu that Simon Ekpa should go ahead, that he will now answer to whatever they are holding him on in the dungeon to them. But every other thing, Simon Ekpa take responsibility. Biafrans, go ahead. You can do it. You can be free. I have already done my job. I've already finished whatever it is. Now, if they bring me out, fine. If they don't bring me out, go and get Biafra. And then how can somebody will now come and be saying, Simon Nnamdi Kanu wrote this and said this? Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is intelligent, smart. Do you think he is just an ordinary person? Did you see the layers and layers of, people he was putting into position at a certain time? That is the smartness of Chukwokike in his subconscious. Simon Ekpa, give him the instruction. Go ahead and take over. But they refused. They said, bring your platform, surrender it. Mazi Simon Ekpa, as smart as he is, he knew that the devil was using them to steal the, oh my goodness me, to steal the authority that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu gave to him. Mazi Simon Ekpa is operating under that authority. And the only time Mazi Nnamdi Kanu can be fit enough, sound-minded enough to tell Simon Ekpa, thank you, you have done well. It is face-to-face. Face-to-face in Finland. Apart from that, we continue. I am going to bring in Onyeka if he's still in the room. Onyeka, please come in and try and see if you understand the idea that Chukwuokike gave to me right now for Biafrans to know that the authority going on is the authority that God handed over from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to Mazi Simon Ekpa and to Biafrans to do the needful. Please take the microphone.
Actually, please. Actually, I wasn't close. I was far from the phone, so I wasn't listening properly. Okay.
Okay, go ahead. Whatever it is that was in your mind before you came up, just go ahead and flow and deliver to Biafra in 2 or 3 minutes.
Thank you so much. you see, whatever that is happening now is done by Chukwuokike. In fact, when you look at the way it's happening, not by our power, but God ordained it. Our leader was the only prophet I ever see in my life. Yes. And when people used to say that God called this God's person, he's the man I ever seen that God called him. He walked in the spirit. Okay? When you listen to the last video he played before he was kidnapped, I mean the last broadcast he made 2 weeks before he was kidnapped. If you look at how things play out and how he choose Simon Ekpa, our Prime Minister, you will be confident that what we are doing, that God is on our side. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. I muted myself because of the noise here. Go ahead. I can hear you.
Okay, yes. You will know that God is on our side and we are going to be victorious. No two ways about it. I'm very, very, very optimistic. All we need to do is that to keep the ball rolling, to increase the speed, okay, to increase the tempo. No slacking, no retreat, no iota, no retreat iota. As they are crying, even so they are begging, even so they are trying to please us, we'll continue hitting them, no slack. Continue hitting them, Never you slack in whatever you are doing, anything you are doing in this struggle. When the going gets tough, when the victory is closer, the going gets tough. And a quitter does not win and a winner does not quit. We must not quit, we must not retreat. We are close to the victory, and the greater the risk, greater the profit. We must get our freedom this year. Nothing will stop us. I am very, very happy whenever I see the way things are going. I'm very happy. I thank Chukwuokike for our Prime Minister. In fact, I thank God. I thank Finland. Finland, I don't know how we thank that country. I don't know how we thank them. We are not going to forget them in this life. Biafra, they will be our best friend if the world comes to an end. May Chukwuokike hold them. They should never succumb to any prayer from anybody. And I remember, you see, these people, they honor the words of their forefathers. They told them that whenever Biafra rise to fight, they should support Biafra. Yes, they told them, their fathers told them that whenever we rise to fight again, they should support us, and they are doing so. That is solely request they made from their father made, and they are fulfilling it.
And they're obeying it.
What do you learn from them, Biafrans? Some of our fallen heroes. A comrade was shot by military. Before he gave up the ghost, he said, stop at nothing, make sure Biafra is restored. And it not happened to me, somebody told me, but I am obligated to fulfill that request. It's a solemn request. Because Biafra will make them rest in peace.
Yes.
Our 5 million children, their soul have not rest in peace. Only Biafra restoration will make them rest in peace.
Yes.
And some of the things ought to do, we have not done that because of the zoo. Only Biafra will give us avenue to do what's supposed to do for their memory. I'm saying for their soul to rest in peace. So anybody who is obstructing our freedom is fighting them, and that person will not end well. Thank you, Mazi. Thank you so much. I'm so happy.
Thank you.
We must continue. You see, I have no job. Oh, my job is this. I'll not get another job. My job is this.
Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much. Thank you so much. Wonderful, wonderful. And Etolue Sunday, you are in the spirit. I tell you, when Chukwokike gave me this inspiration yesterday, I said, wow. He said, that is the first instruction that came from Mazin Namdekano. And our brother here is writing, Simon Ekpa said in one of his broadcasts that Mazin Namdekano have handed over the baton that they will meet on the finishing line. Hey, Chineke no nye ebere. Chukwokike abịama, you did too much. Mazin Namdekano is a spiritual man. Look, don't let anybody confuse you. Don't let anybody try to confuse you. That Simon Ekpa is trying to separate himself from Mazin Namdekano. It is impossible. These two are connected and there's no way they can go separate ways. No way. Now, you know, when you are running on a relay, you hand over the baton. The other person will continue to run. The person that will finish the race will not be concerned about what is happening to that person that handed over the baton. He is not concerned about finishing the race. Mazi Simon Ekpa have taken the baton from Mazin Namdekano. His concern is to finish the race and meet Mazin Namdekano at the finish line. At the finish line. It is called finish line. And he is operating from Finland to finish the zoo. I feel like turning up and down right now. I feel like tumbling right now because this is the supernatural move that no human being can understand. If you are not in the spirit, you will not be able to understand what we are talking about. He will meet him at the finish line. And face to face, they must meet in Finland. Finish, finish, finish. Somebody say finish, finish. Somebody say finish, finish. Everything will be finished, finished. Biafra is come, because we have gotten to the finish line. Yes, the baton was handed over to meet at the finish line. Face to face in Finland at the finish line. Biafra referendum conference in Finland at the finish line. Our prime minister in Finland at the finish line. Mazin Namdekano join us in Finland at the finish line. The zoo cannot stop us from getting to the finish line. Somebody say finish, finish, finish. Everything is finished. Even Christ on the cross, he said it is finished. Oh my goodness me. Finish, finish, finish. Biafra, it is finished. The zoo is finished. The criminals in Biafra land are finished. Peter Mba is finished. Hopu Zodinja is finished. Oh, yeah. Finish line. Finish line. We are getting close to the finish line. And everyone that is with us on this, you must make up your mind to finish with us at the finish line. At the finish line, the zoo will crumble. At the finish line, the devil will cry. At the finish line, the zoo will scatter. At the finish line, Biafra must come. At the finish line, we will sing a victory song. At the finish line. Somebody say, finish line. Finish line. The enemies are crying. The zoo is panicking because we are getting close to the finish line. The devil is in trouble because we are getting close to the finish line. Chukwokike is waiting for us at the finish line. He has already done the whole thing to bring us to the finish line. Hey, finish line. Oh my goodness me. Every one of you in Biafra land, get ready. We are going to finish at the finish line. Get ready. Finish line is where we are heading to. We are beginning to reach there. There is no power from hell that can stop us from getting to the finish line. Bayana Mama Sondara Baba, Rafael Chamakajere, aka Pastor Vam Vam Vam. I am with you on this because I will not stop until I get to the finish line. The power of heaven is with us to finish at the finish line. The zoo will tremble as we get to the finish line. Yeah, Mama Sondara Baba. I don't know who is with me on this finish line. I don't know who is with me on this. We are getting to the finish line. Let us head to the finish line. Rikaba son terebebe. Mana mama son kaya baba. Rakata paso debe. Medebe son gerebebe. We are getting to the finish line. I don't know who is with me on this. One day, help me out. Help me out. Help me out. Help me out, my brother. Help me out. Help me out. Help me out. Baskada Baba. Finish line. Are you there with me? I hear a declaration. Are you there with me? You have 3 minutes to help me out here.
Good morning, Mazi, Pastor Vam Vam Vam. Good morning, my fellow Biafrans, lovers of freedom. Wherever you are listening us from Italy, it's morning. It's about 8:23 morning on Monday. Sit at home. The last battle have drawn. You see, last time I mentioned of the satellite of Biafra. When he goes to anywhere he goes to, he fish out the problem. He fish out, he satellite out everything that is hidden. Can you see that everything now is open? This is the last battle. We are on the last battle. This is the last battle because the clear up of the struggle begin inside. Is now outside from the federal government, from the parliament of Nigeria. That is where the final battle is raging now. So Biafrans, we are winning the game. We are on the right path. So no retreat, no surrender. Even if we remain 2, we are winning. Biafra is coming very soon. Biafra is coming because this is the last battle. They have bring out all their arsenals. They have bring out everything they have from the trust lawyer, from the Senate, from the presidency. Everybody now is out to fight the last battle. So we are there. And I thank Chukwu Kikabiama. In what you're saying about the master planner, the master planner have been saying, crying from the wilderness, telling us to prepare the way of Biafra. He told us to go and listen to Simon Ekpa. That word is very, very deep. Some people don't even understand it, even to this moment. They don't know what is. Go and listen to Simon Ekpa. Share his message accordingly, because he's taking this very thing we are doing in a greater dimension. What does he tell you? This person is going to do more than him. This person is going to give you what we have. And the son will respond to him. If master, even if you don't have anything on the table, I will put something on the table. Even if the Biafra you people are looking for is joke, now it's going to be a reality. Do you know what the son said? It's going to be a reality. I'm going to bring something on the table if there is nothing on the table.
Just round up
so can you people see it?
Please round up.
Thank you, Mazi. Thank you, Mazi. Let me drop there so that my brother will continue where we stop.
Thank you.
Chigozie,
please, you have 3 minutes. 3 minutes. Go ahead,
Hey, my man. God bless you, bro. God bless you, bro. Like I'm going to go to Fuego Abiko one. N'alụ n'ọlụ anyị ga-enwe mmeri, n'alụ n'ọlụ anyị ga-enwe mmeri, onye ọlụ nwere ụgwọ anyị ga-enwe mmeri, n'alụ n'ọlụ anyị ga-enwe. See, onye ọbụla na-arụ ọrụ. This is the time to walk. This is not the time to panic. It is the time to walk. Forget about what the enemy is doing. This time, they will know that we are out. Anya aputago. I hope you. I can't hear you again. Can you hear me?
Go ahead. I'm praying. Just go ahead. Go ahead, please. I mute myself. Go ahead.
Yes. So what I'm saying is that God is actually in charge. God is in charge. Now, Lana, ega for that now. Mazen Nande Kano is working vehemently. Mazen Nande Kano is doing the right job. All this dirty paper that they brought out, why don't they allow the author of the paper to come out? The author of the paper is who we need. We don't need that dirty, useless paper. They think they can deceive us. We are in spirit. They should remember that they said the Biafra is a spirit. How do they think they can win the spirit? They cannot win the spirit. The spirit is in a top gear. We are on the finish line. We are on the finish line. Mazi Simon Ekpa is the finisher. No wonder our leader told us to go and listen to him. He is the man that is bringing a new dimension. A new dimension is the finish line. My brother, go ahead. I am with you and with everyone that is standing on this truth. We don't care. Let them do their worst. All this Canon Takano and all this lawyer Jimako and all this Ifeanyi Ejiofor have been done and dusted. Exactly the way he has been done and dusted is the same way. Is the same way that his own friend will be done and dusted as well. Yes, so go ahead. I thank you, my brother. I don't want to take much of your time. We are here. We are here in Biafra land. We are sitting at home today. We must sit at home. Nnamdi Kanu, he was the one that said that if you like, talk all the nonsense you want to talk, you must sit at home on some Monday. That is what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said. So therefore, we too have adopted that sitting at home. We will sit at home. Today is Monday. We must sit at home and we continue sitting at home until Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is released. Thank you, my brother. God bless you. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. There is a little bit of a noise here. That's why I have to mute myself. And I kabosh in the spirit because the spirit of heaven is taking over. And Biafra is here. I'm telling you. We shall all meet at the finish line. I'm telling you. Hold the line, hold the line, hold the line. Don't give up, fellow Biafrans. The zoo is falling. The Egyptians you see today, you shall see them no more forever. The Nigerians, Janjaweed, Caliphate, blood-sucking demon. You see them today. You shall see them no more forever. He say, that devil is mad. That devil is in trouble. Biafra, together, we will do this and we win. I love you, but Chuko Kikabiama loves you more. I'm going to see you hopefully this afternoon. But if I don't see you this afternoon, just know that is because I am doing something more important for Biafra. But hopefully, I'm going to see you. There's so much noise here. I will leave it here. May God bless our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. May God bless and continue to keep our Prime Minister mentally tough, supersonic tough, more powerful and more troublesome to the zoo. May God continue to bless him and keep him. And may God bless our men on ground. Thank you very much. I don't know what is on that scripture, but I'll find my time to read it. Yeah, somebody is requesting to come in, and it is very late. I'm sorry, you can't come in now. It is very late. I love you guys, but thank you, Onyekachi, for coming on. Thank you, my beloved brother. I hear our declaration. Thank you for coming in. Thank you, Chigozie. You guys have always been awesome. Thank you, everyone of you watching this program and sharing it. Make sure everyone get this message and let them understand that we are all going to meet at the finish line. Comercial.